Hello, welcome to this week's Tuesday announcements. I want to start by giving a big plug for our Northern New England District Spring Assembly and Annual Meeting, which is coming up April 13th and 14th. That's a Friday night and all day Saturday, and it's right here in Nashua, right here in our church, in fact. So I'm really hoping a whole bunch of you are planning to come out for that. There's going to be a musical worship service on Friday night, another awesome worship service to start off on Saturday morning with a couple of our ministers from Vermont. And then the programming for adults and youth on Saturday is going to be around racial justice and what it means to dismantle white supremacy as Unitarian Universalists and to do that within the context of our faith. So I'm really excited about the program. And then we'll end the day with the district annual meeting, which some of you are delegates for. There's also going to be great programming for kids. There's a UU Kids Camp that is going to be led by Laura Yvonne Steinman, who's an activist and artist from Massachusetts. She's amazing. So your kids can sign up too. The thing is, tomorrow is the last day to register. April 4th, tomorrow, Wednesday, is the last day to register. So I'm going to put the link to all the information about that and to register in the comments. And I really hope a lot of you will sign up for that if you have not already. This Sunday, we've got our regular service and Deeper Than Coffee after the service, and regular faith formation programs. It's a very typical Sunday. Our youth group will meet in the evening. We are going to be talking in the service about Black Lives of Unitarian Universalism, and which is our outreach offering recipient for the month, and we're going to use a service that Black UUs from across the country designed. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope we'll see you on Sunday. In the afternoon on Sunday, there's a program called Creating Sanctuary with Anti-Racism and Collective Liberation at the Heart, which is led by Chris Crass, who's a UU who travels around the country doing anti-racism trainings. And so he's going to be talking specifically about sanctuary and anti-racism. And it's this Sunday, April 8th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Brookside Congregational Church in Manchester. Totally free event, but you do have to register by today. And the way you register is by emailing Maggie Fogarty from the American Friends Service Committee, mfogarty@afsc.org. And I will put a link to that event in the comments as well. We are still waiting on some pledges, so if you have not yet made your pledge for next church year 2018-2019, please do. It really helps us as we're putting together our budget so we can have an accurate sense of how much income we'll have next year so we can know how much we can spend. So please do get those in. We really appreciate it. Our community interfaith choir is going to be singing again next week on Wednesday, April 11th at Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Service, which will be at 7 p.m. at Temple Beth Abraham. So the service is Wednesday, April 11th, 7 p.m. And if you're interested in participating in the interfaith choir for that service, the rehearsals are this week on Thursday, April 5th, from 6:45 to 7:45 p.m. at Main Street Methodist Church. And then this Sunday, April 8th, from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at Temple Beth Abraham. You can also find information at communityinterfaithchoir.org or talk to Jed if you have questions. On April 14th in the evening, our Simple Gifts Coffee House is going to present Zoe Lewis in concert. Doors open at 7, show is at 7:30. Tickets are $16 in advance, $20 at the door. On Sunday, April 15th, we've got a couple things going on. First of all, our Jeffrey Campbell Ceremony Task Force is convening for the first time to plan the ceremonial installation of Reverend Campbell's graveside marker this fall. So please consider joining that group if you are passionate about ritual, UU history, or event planning. So a whole broad range of interests that might apply there. That's going to be Sunday, April 15th, 11:30 to 12:30 in the chapel, and anyone who's interested in being a part of that is welcome to join. Also on April 15th, our hikers are going on a hike on the Manchester Heritage Trail. It's an easy 2-mile walk on smooth trails beside the Merrimack River in Manchester, New Hampshire. Carpool is 1 o'clock from the Exit 7 Park and Ride, and they're planning to be back by 5. Our next Immigrant Solidarity Vigil is on April 17th, 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the Norris Cotton Federal Building in Manchester, if you want to join in on that. And I hope you already have on your calendars our auction and gala on Saturday, May 5th. That's Derby Day, so it's a Derby theme. So what we're asking you to wear your big hats and bow ties and bring your fun-loving selves for an evening of food, drink, games, and laughter. The auction's always a fun event. It'll start, doors open at 4:30 and the fun begins at 5. There are all kinds of ways you can help at this point. One is that they are looking for donations of dinners and services of all kinds. So if you want to donate something to be auctioned off that night, please let the auction team know. And they're also looking for volunteers for different parts of the auction. So if you want to help out for a little while and contribute to the evening, please let them know. You can contact our auction team at uucnauction@gmail.com. And that's all I've got for today. So I hope you have a wonderful week. Short announcements today, and I look forward to seeing you this Sunday.